dirty mirror before me, assessing myself. I looked worked over. Turned out, my mascara was smudged beneath my eyes from sweat, my bright red lipstick smeared. The familiar sight made my stomach turn. It always did. Forcing my self-loathing down, I straightened myself up, wiped the black circles from under my eyes and the red from around my mouth, then strutted out of the bathroom like the queen bitch I worked so hard to be. The pounding bass line of the music greeted me the second the door swung open, nearly deafening my heightened senses. It was barely tolerable, but it too had a numbing effect on me, blocking out so many external stimuli. That club was one of many that I frequented in Boston. It also happened to be one that my father was affiliated with, which made my bad behavior simultaneously sweet, yet repellent. He undoubtedly had his brothers watching out for me, ready to report back to him about what his precious little Sapphira had done that night, how many humans she'd fucked, though I doubted any of it came as a surprise to him anymore. As I pushed my way through the crowd of sweaty, undulating bodies, I found a tall, brooding warrior waiting for me. His deep hazel eyes were virtually bottomless, his hair as black as night. Humans tended to give him a wide berth, not only because of his formidable presence, but also because of the aura of magic surrounding him. Even their mundane senses could pick up on it, subliminally telling them to steer clear. If only I could have done the same. But that wasn't my fate, and I hated him for it. "Got my drink ready for me?" I asked snidely, making my way toward him. You know how I love a post-coital cocktail. My comment earned me a harsh glare from my silent babysitter. "So that's a no, I take it?" "Are you ready to call it a night?" He was still staring at me with an intensity that secretly made me want to scream. He'd never hidden how he felt about my behavior, but he'd never directly commented on it either. He didn't need to. His disapproving looks told me all I ever needed to know. "I think so," I replied, as my eyes looked out over the crowd. The break from his scrutiny was welcome. His hand reached down to my lower back in an attempt to guide me to the front entrance, but I pulled away immediately, cringing at his touch. "I know where the door is," I tossed back at him, striding in that direction. Along the way, I spotted my father's soldiers, his supernatural policing force, or, in my case, his immortal tattletales. Maybe going to their base of operations wasn't the best idea ever. I knew I would soon be getting a nasty phone call, one I'd had more times than I could count. "Fira, why can you not act more becoming of your birthright? Fira, why must you behave this way? Fira, you know what's at stake here." And then there was my favorite of them all. "Fira, do you want a repeat of what happened in Colorado?" No, I didn't. But that didn't mean that I liked his plan to keep me from it. I pushed through the exit out into the street, inhaling the sweet smell of a broken city. I think that's why I liked that part of Boston. It was just as damaged as I was. "The car is this way," my chaperone said, indicating the parking area at the end of the block, as though I were too intoxicated to remember where we'd left the vehicle. "Tell me something, Ajax," I teased, using one of my many derogatory names for him. He was my father's private, magical cleanup crew. The one you called when the fallout of a supernatural uprising needed to be erased in the blink of an eye. As much as I hated to admit it, he came in handy, especially in Colorado. Do you resent your detail as much as I imagine you do, or do you secretly love having to be at my side every second of the day? He shot me yet another look of reprimand over the top of the silver sports car, then opened the door and got in. If his intention was to give me the silent treatment the whole way home, that was never going to happen. "Did you get some ass while I was in the bathroom? Maybe tap that werewolf that's always eyeing you up?" Silence. "No?"